She's focusing too much on me.
Okay.
She didn't have to even bother herself respond to our issue that we have with your production. It's none of her business. But in doing that, she decided to move into an area that she forgot herself completely. I'm sure her party people are not happy with her.
You know, I also read from Bright that he says that the Bank of Ghana intervention is too aggressive. Yes, Mr. Bright. When a cancer is malignant, the diagnosis is made. An aggressive treatment is prescribed for it. And so the economy was cancerous. And so the intervention needed to be aggressive enough to deal with it. So let's listen to the expert voices, because then Dennis Miracle's settings, Aboagye and I, on this matter. We are not expert voices.
Who told you I am not an expert?
You are not an expert.
But Shamima,
oh, please, I'm not asking you. Let me finish talking.
You are not
please.
an expert.
Oh,
who told you I am
Dennis,
not an expert?
You are not
who
an
expert.
expert.
Who told you and I are
What
the same level when it comes to the issue?
You see the arrogance.
No, but how can you tell me I'm not
Dennis,
an expert?
what have you managed? I've said,
what do you know about
even
me?
Even MCE did not. Dennis, tell Ghanaians what economy have you managed?
Continue. You haven't even mentioned a single finger in your conversation.
Move on. You see? No. He said that go continue. Please don't do that.
No, but
we're all respectful.
No, but how do you tell me that you and I are not experts?
Hey, Dennis Aboagye, have you managed an economy?
What do you mean?
That is what I mean. It's a simple question. So let me go on.
It's very
have you managed?
Very difficult to have intellectual competition.
Yes, Mr. Intellectual.
Very
your intellectuality is what brought Ghana to where it is. You think that you can move with this? I withdraw. I apologize to you. Please, I apologize for the use of the word, okay? But Mr. Dennis Aboagye, you have not managed an economy before. You have not worked at the Bank of Ghana to manage any portfolio before.
I feel sorry for you.
Thank you very much.
That you think that you can comment on the BoG report only if you have worked at the Bank of Ghana.
So what the hell then do you mean by saying that you are not on the same intellectual level?
Because you said that I am not an expert just like you.
You are
not.
You
are wrong.
You are not an expert in managing of economy. So
but she is the one person.
Because
I find it very sad for her.
I'm very sad for you too. Because this is someone who wants to position himself. This is somebody positioning himself for Ghanaians. So let him keep quiet. So I understand very much what I read.
That I am not.
You are not.
Oh, but it's not.
Please,
an
let me
what is it? If she is not, what does he say? We are the same.
You are not an expert.
None of these are experts.
You are not an expert.
Who told you?
Are you an expert?
What is an expert in scrutinizing and all this?
No, that's not what we're talking about. That's not what she's talking about.
What is an expert
We're talking about?
Have you managed an economy before?
I need to manage an economy before I scrutinize the BoG report.
Davis, you took the expert thing wrong.
I cannot read.
No. That's not the point. That's not the point. She cannot question your ability to scrutinize. She cannot question that.
It's an important point I have to
make. No, you will not make that point until I'm done. You will not make that. You will not make that point until I'm done. Tomorrow, he will not make the point until I'm done. No, he will not. He will not make that point. Dennis Miracle is not an expert of managing economy. So he should, yes.
You are not.
You are not. Dennis Miracle. We all have comprehension.
Move away from
It's okay.
He was sitting here taking phone calls.
The personalization, I beg you.
So
Let's
let
do the
him
issues.
keep. I'm coming to
Yes, that's fine. Yeah, please do. Because we don't have all day. I beg you. Let's do.
So he should keep quiet.
Then it's okay. I beg you.
We are not the same.
Dennis, please. Let's yes, go ahead. Oh, Dennis, you keep repeating yourself. It's okay. Yes, sorry. I've heard you. Please go ahead.
Just move on to the matter.
Yes, that's what she's about to do. So she's about to do that. She's going to address the issue. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. The arrogance of opposition and the arrogance of power.
Shamima, please.
But should I go on?
Do the issues. I beg you.
Tell him to keep quiet.
He's done that. So please go ahead.
So, to the extent that I have not read anywhere any economic paper presented by my co-panelists this morning, I shall not take his views as expert views. So I shall read how I comprehended as an average citizen, together with the many average citizens who bear the full brunt of the economy, from what the Bank of Ghana has sought to communicate clearly.
Okay.
Data is not about sentimentalism.
You lost 44 billion. That's what it is.
Please.
Nothing else. The data is there. You lost 44 billion cedis.
They didn't lose anything.
You lost 44 billion
But you
cedis.
said that already.
That is what it
you
is.
have your turn. Oh, please go ahead. Shamima, please go ahead.
You lost 44 billion cedis.
When he started, he said that now Dennis in his contribution did not mention any member of government as being responsible for that particular video.
Yeah.
But he concluded by issuing a threat to the government, to the NDC, that we should be aware that the MPP of today is not the MPP of their
Of yesterday.
antecedents or ancestors, as he put it, claiming that the NDC does not wield monopoly to violence. And it was right to remind Dennis which ancestors first introduced violence into our politics. That is a fact. So when you teach people, they will learn. Today, he's gone on a litany of accusations and baseless claims. You see, Dennis is known for acting the victim, even on matters that they are the most guilty of. And you're always happy that the people who watch, the people who listen, the people who see, know which tradition has done this country well over a long period of time. So let him continue to throw his threats around. Let him continue to act a victim when they are the ones that brought a lot of pain and diverted this country's development. Those facts exist. And no matter how highfalutin claims Dennis makes this morning, will not erode their contribution to the violent overthrow of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. When the NPP reorganized itself after its 3 decades in the wilderness and contested the 1992 elections after sitting out of the constitution-making process and staying out of parliament, what happened after 2000 when Kufuor came into power? I keep saying that the tone of transitions was bequeathed to us by the actions and activities of the New Patriotic Party. Tomorrow, in 2016, before the 2016 elections, which political group introduced the word family and friends? You see, we must be fair to ourselves as a country. And why it is important is because Dennis is positioning himself as the spokesperson of the NPP flag bearer. Dennis is on air and has communicated that they are positioning themselves to take back the reins of power come 2028. And yet, the doyens of free speech sit on national television and tell people that they shouldn't speak, in his own words. The doyens of free speech sit on national television and tell people that they shouldn't speak. Who here? Well, that is how he interpreted something. When he, no.
Yes.
I wrote it. He said, don't speak. He said it, please. I took it out and I wrote it. It's very rich, please. When he kept saying that I will go to EOCO.
That's what I asked him.
And then he after persistently saying it,
yes,
he said that people should not air their views because of what? Because they are afraid of you. No, I'm saying that don't give threats.
When they don't speak,
please, you said I shouldn't mind, I shouldn't interrupt.
Please,
you said so.
I'm asking her because
you said
I heard you say speak,
Dennis,
but we'll speak back.
Yes.
That's what I heard you
well,
say.
you sat there and you heard what you heard. I also heard what I heard. I am saying to you that who has said that going to report at EOCO means that you are guilty of something? Who has said that?
Right.
So, the ability to always fudge the issue so they can avoid accountability. Here, he has failed to communicate in any way that he expects that what happened with PDS should be investigated and a solution found. Why didn't they act? when you knew that something wrong had happened and you cancelled the contract. If you meant this country well, why didn't you act? Why did you not act? Why were you called clearing agent? I am saying that it is they who introduced the word family and friends, because at that time, President Mahama had 1 or 2 family relations in his government. And when they came into office, you see, they always changed the goalposts. When they came into office, there was an entire list of close relations and friends. I am also in alignment with you that it is practically impossible for any president to come into office and say that not a single member of my family would work in government or in the public service or in a state institution. But who made it an issue? It is you who made it an issue. And then when you came, you abused you showed the real colors of what family and friends are. Close direct relations. Please show me which of President Mahama's brother is a defense minister. Show me which of President Mahama's brother is a finance minister. No, please, don't stop that. Stop that. They could do anything. They were in sensitive positions and places. You show me. Defense minister, education minister, is he President Mahama's brother? Health minister, is he President Mahama's brother? So please, nobody says it will be unreasonable to expect, but you people made politics out of what you describe as the family and friends government. So what are your values? You preach one thing, when you come into power, you do the opposite? Is that the party you are positioning to come back in 2028? Sitting here, introducing and threatening the NDC. Thank God that this same PNDC transitioned to NDC, learnt its lessons. Many members of the NDC have in public, on record, decried the excesses of that regime. Many members, from the founder to national executives, on record. Tell me, till date, his antecedents, and they still refuse, still deny their complicity in what happened in 1966. Talking about the collapse of businesses. After 2000, what didn't we see? Arbitrary arrest of political opponents. Chachu Chikata has recently shared his harrowing experience. It wasn't enough that he was jailed. There were even attempts to poison him in prison. Is that the model political party that today he wants to throw threats? That was what the point was about. Just as he started by trying to threaten the NDC, I needed to remind him to look home and reflect deeply so that collectively we will advance the course of our democracy. Learn collective lessons from the excesses of our collective past. Because no one holds any moral high ground. No one, especially them, can hold any moral high ground with regards to promoting excesses within our, society.
Okay.
In the Ekufuado administration.
All right.
Go and listen to the cries of Aboagye and how he felt he was treated. Political opponents were being prosecuted, which is what is supposed to be. So nobody is running away from persecution. But why don't they always want to accept some little responsibility? Today, he cannot ask Ken Ofori-Atta to come back. He says that everybody goes to EOCU. They cannot encourage Ken to come back and go through the process that other members of their party are going through. Yet he will sit on air, throw his hands, threaten people, indicating that the lessons that Ghanaians wanted to teach them in the 2024 elections, Dennis especially hasn't learnt any of it.
Okay.
Dennis especially hasn't meant any of it.
All right.
This morning, I saw him post, and I'm sure we're going to come back.
Yeah.
You see, the arrogance with which they speak,
I'll bring it.
Sure.
the arrogance with which they threaten, the arrogance with which they believe that they are the only custodians of wisdom, is telling indeed. And yet, they are the ones who are saying today that they are best positioned.
Okay.
With what? With what values? With what values?
Okay.
With what difference?
All right.
I'm sure those who listen to us, who know the histories, who have lived through the past 8 years, they know the difference between a vindictive government and one that strives to do right by most of its citizens.
Okay. All right.
Moro, you know,
Dennis.
initially I thought Shamima had only been weaponized against the NDC, but now it's turning into principalities and powers against the NDC. Listen, the NDC can go round and round and round, but nobody beats them when it comes to atrocities against citizens of the Republic of Ghana. So when she says that none of us we do have a moral right, you don't have.
You don't.
We are not, please, I beg you.
You
You and I are not the same.
You don't.
You belong to the NDC, I belong to the MPP.
You
I have the
don't.
moral high ground standing. You
have
don't
not.
have. Because there is nowhere in the history of this country, in MPP's history, where we lined up citizens of this country by the sea and shot them in their heads. You know why the UN had to pass one of the crimes against humanity to be the most of all? Because crimes are not even equal. If they were equal, UN will not pass that resolution. So don't try to make us equal. We are not the same as you. Those people you killed, their families would have wished you jailed them. So you don't compare jail to murder. You are insulting those families if you try to compare jail.
You killed a pensioner.
Can you, I beg you.
Through your vile policies.
I beg you. Moro, don't nod your head.
Murder.
Tell her to maintain steeze and composure. She shouldn't follow me to destroy her steeze and composure.
Please flow.
Please. No, she shouldn't interrupt you. Because if she does, I'll do the same to her.
She won't.
Feel
Please.
free.
So please, I beg you. She should save herself and her party this morning. She's really doing them a lot
We
of
don't
harm.
want to save
You
ourselves.
put people on the street and whip them in their private parts. You lined people out. In fact,
Say
this
something.
NDC party actually beats people up for owning 2 toilets in their homes. 2 toilets in their homes. They beat people up for owning 2 toilets in their homes. So she should never say we are equal. We are not equal. We are not the same. Please. Okay. We are not in the same league with you. We are not murderers.
We cannot be.
Oh, I beg Charlie.
We cannot be.
Moro,
Please go ahead.
control her.
Go ahead.
We are not the same.
Control.
We are not the same. We are not murderers. We don't murder.
You are.
Now, Moro, see, when I say she's bringing trouble to people, she doesn't understand. I would prefer, as a citizen of this country, a president that appoints his brother, his cousin, like Ofo did, as defense minister, so she's able to run the country, than a president that carries the entire country's assets, like the voter basin, to the brother, to own forever. I would prefer that. I would prefer a president that appoints his brother as minister of agric than a president that will give every gold, minerals, or natural resource to the brother. Charlie, Shamima, if I follow her. Okay. Now, Moro, let me come to you. I don't want to. It's okay. I won't follow her. If I follow her, I will say things.
Let's move on.
That's people who are sitting at home minding their business. Because you see, I keep telling you,
Yes.
Baumia's brother is doing business now as we speak. He's been doing business since Kufuor's time. If Baumia becomes president, his brother will do business. Baumia's brother's business should not collapse because his brother, Mahamudu Baumia, decided to go and do politics. You understand what I'm saying? And that is why I try to restrain myself. But Shamima is not allowing me. I've said enough on that. Now, on PDS. You see, PDS is as Unibank of the Dufours S. So if she asks us that, why didn't we retrieve anything? What did we do about it? I tell her that what we did about Dufours, which they came to office, and I've let them go scot-free with Ghanaian people's money. That is what PDS also is. So the same way she and the government came and allowed the Dufours to go home scot-free with Ghanaian people's money, that's the same way they are supposed to do whatever they want to do with PDS. It's their business. They are in power. They have their mandate. Whatever they choose to do with it is their business. But she shouldn't sit here and talk about the PDS. And now, when we had before and co in court, okay, for the atrocities against Ghanaian depositors in this country, haven't they left them to go home? Are the depositors' money not with them? Is the state money not with them? Didn't they go to court and go and tell the court that we are no longer interested in this matter? So she comes to sit here sanctimoniously trying to posture herself as we are the fighters of the state. Which NDC person that was in court is still in court? You've come to allow all your friends to go home and you are going after your opponents. That's your choice. You have the mandate. But please don't come and preach to us. Because every single NDC member that has been in court, you and your party people have gone to court to tell the court that you are not interested. And they are, in fact, you are doing business with them. And have given them appointments. You have given them appointments in your government. So we know what you are doing. You are going after your opponents. It's okay. You speak, they come after you. As I sit here, I'm speaking, they are coming after everybody. It's fine. It will pass. You coming after us doesn't mean anything. The real test is in the court. Nobody is afraid of that. We know that is what you will do. We are ready for it. But eventually when the tables turn, and we are also dealing with the same matter in the same manner, you don't have to worry. You are talking about Kanoforiata. Said the Nam Tamakulu. You have energy to be talking about Kanoforiata to come to Ghana. Moro, said the Nam Tamakulu is not only wanted for investigation. Kanoforiata has not been charged for anything. Kanoforiata has not been jailed for anything. He has not been convicted for anything. You can trial Kanoforiata without his presence. You don't need Kanoforiata to come to Ghana to trial him. I will speak about Kanoforiata when the court in this country has convicted him of a crime and is not coming to come and serve his punishment. But in terms of trial, if you invite me, I choose not to speak. There's nothing you can do to me. You don't need Kanoforiata to trial him. If you think Kanoforiata has committed a crime, you don't need Kanoforiata in Ghana. We didn't need Sedinam Tamaklo of the NDC in Ghana before trying her. Why is she not asking Sedinam Tamaklo to come to Ghana and come and say, I beg you, so please, when you are speaking, you chose not to mention her. Why is Sedinam Tamaklo?
Because it's a determined matter.
You know she's coming.
Is she in Ghana? I know what. How do I know she's coming?
Denial.
How do I know she's coming? When you say she's coming, have you seen her ticket? What are you talking about? Sedinam Tamaklo, who has been jailed.
What's the name? Victor Smith.
Moro.
Tells us that.
Moro, which Victor Smith? The NDC Victor Smith?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Why you don't trust him?
Will you trust the NDC on what?
Oh, why? You don't trust him?
On what do you trust the NDC on? So please, I am saying that the person who has even been jailed, convicted by the courts in this country, belongs to your party. So if there is anything you need to say about people, Ken there, you don't need him. Ken doesn't have to be in Ghana. Try him. If you have anything on him, try him. Ken has, at the moment, Ken not coming to Ghana. It's not a crime. He has not flouted any law in this country if he decides not to come to Ghana. Because even if Kanoforiata is in Ghana, he doesn't have to respond to you. You have to take him to court. The SML people, it's not only Kanoforiata. Those who are in Ghana, are they in jail? I don't know whom. Are they in jail? So if Kanoforiata comes to Ghana today, what would you do to her? You can try him if you want. Okay. So Shamima needs to. I beg you. Don't. Shamima, you. No. I don't want to answer any question from her.
One question.
No. I won't answer. I reserve the right to know. So Shamima needs to know which battles to choose. I am sending this last caution, and again, I have directed all our communicators as the 2024 communications director of the MPP's campaign that anybody who comes after our flag bearer, go after the person in 3 folds.
Okay.
Oh, 3 folds is generous. 3 folds is the generous. Dennis shouldn't think that.
Would I get a chance to speak again?
This is Dennis,
I'll do it again.
Who was the spokesperson of the candidates that was humiliated at the polls just because of this same posturing. This same posturing is what Kevin Taylor is not a government spokesperson. You see what he's saying? So
let me tell you something.
Don't tell me anything. Moro, I'm the one speaking. Moro, I'm the one speaking. Moro, I am the one speaking. I am saying that. Please, do you know them to be Kevin Taylor? Kevin Taylor tells us that he was using. So what? Why are you so heavy and animated?
Lost elections by 1 million.
Why has?
We're talking. So let me do the same.
And imagine so.
Let it land.
Imagine.
Shama, what
you think? What do you come after our flag, I will come after you. That's all. 3 folds. Mark it anywhere.
Thank you so much.
Market anywhere.
Okay.
3
Tomorrow
folks
I'll
come
do.
after you.
All right, please go ahead.
Come after our flag bearer. Who
Please.
come after you?
Imagine, Shamima, I have not come at anybody's
You dare
flag
not.
bearer. And you also
You dare not come after our flag bearer. You dare not come after our flag bearer.
Please.
Hold on, let it.
You don't reserve monopoly for misbehavior.
You dare not.
Please, you do
You
not
dare
reserve
not come
monopoly
after our
for
flag bearer.
misbehavior. What have you done so far?
I point it to
No,
you.
You
no.
have made a
What
point.
have you
I
done
point
so
it to
far?
you. You can fight it as much
Anyway,
as you want, but
let
that
me
statement, I have said
say,
it.
who here?
You have
Who
sounded this
here?
question already. It's okay. This is about
Who
the
But
here?
she's not been laboring the question. She's
who
worried
here?
about it.
Who here
She's worried
has
about
come
it.
against has come at who here?
Then why are you responding to
So
it?
please,
Then why do you keep
because
responding to it? Why are you worried about
you
it?
know how many times he has called my name?
Why are you
here?
worried about it?
Do you know
Why
how many
are you
times?
worried about it?
Worried about what?
I said something to
Worried
people
about
who will
what?
come after our flag bearer.
Excuse
Why are you
me,
worried about
You
it?
threatened the NDC.
Why are you worried about it?
You threatened the NDC.
Come after our flag bearer
Can
and
I
we'll come
talk?
after you.
Yes,
Mark it
please.
anywhere.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Thank you. Are you done? Can I speak? Mora Audu.
Yes.
Kevin Taylor, that he has mentioned consistently, tells us that he was a card-bearing member of the NPP. Did he not?
He said it publicly.
So let him go and deal with a former member of us. But again,
Is he a
I
former
think
member?
he says that he was a card-bearing member of the NPP and he knows them. And so has been
Haven't you heard him
informing
say he brought NDC to power?
You see, there's no discipline.
Haven't you heard him
see,
say he brought NDC to power?
They never.
The same
that
Kevin
means-
Taylor.
Hey,
Haven't you heard him
you see,
threaten
Moro,
the president and he brought him to
It's
power?
also a fact. It's also a fact. He said it. Let's go. Please go ahead, Shamima.
By insulting the Otu and everybody.
indiscipline that took them to opposition with 1.7 million votes. He has the temerity to refer to 1 million votes. And yet, because we learnt lessons, and yet because after the defeat, President Mahama went to the table, we sought recompense. We went round this
I will
country.
even respond to her again.
We
Let's
did
go to
the right
substantive
things.
BoG issue. If I follow her, I'll be distracted the
Master,
whole day. Let's go to the BoG
you see,
issues.
there's no
I won't
discipline.
even respond to her again.
They are
I won't
never
respond to her.
capable of
It's a
practicing
waste
what
of
they
my
preach.
time.
The arrogance. You sit on TV and you say that engaging a co-panelist is a waste of your time. You have wasted your time for the past 8 years. 8 years, you were never able to bring the people, the opponents,